Das gefallene Idol. Ja, und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Noire.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Okay, das sieht ja mal wieder nach einem ganz interessanten Fall aus.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Ja.
Educated, hardworking.
Machen wir uns mal auf den Weg. Wir ziehen uns auch nochmal um. Was haben wir denn hier? Hawkshaw, Sunset Strip. Nehmen wir mal den Sunset Strip. Den hatten wir, glaube ich, noch nie an. Kommen wir uns. Ja, da kommt er. Da ist Ansteigen. Bevor es zu spät ist. Ach, warum verschwindet der einfach? Also ein paar Bugs hat das Spiel immer noch, obwohl es von 2010 oder 11 ist. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Es ist leider so, auch die neuen Patches, die haben ja da nicht so viel.
Stop just ahead.
Wer weiß, wie das Spiel am Anfang aussah. Jo, da sind wir. Und da ist das Auto.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet,
Yo,
so get out of my lane.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Jo.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Okay, gucken wir uns das mal an. Boah, das sieht ja nicht gut aus hier. Zerrissene Unterwäsche.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
Nicht die des
They were
Kindes.
stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Kranker Scheiß, ey. Hier. Ein Brief. Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgotten. Yeah, so, okay. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 myself. I want. Molly, miss you awfully. Dear Jesse, please come back.
She's a long way from home.
Okay, wie es aussieht, ist das Mädchen Jessica Hamilton von zu Hause weggelaufen und ja.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the
Ein
soft tissue
Nummernschild?
damage.
Okay. Tut nichts zur Sache anscheinend. Okay. Ja. Ach, wir können noch mit ihm reden. Wer ist das mal?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Erstmal Shakespeare zitieren, Hamlet.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Okay.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Na dann. Also, Freunde,
Someone
was
managed to tip their ride
definitiv
straight off a cliff.
Never the same.
ein
Driver's in a
Mordversuch,
fit state,
beziehungsweise
you should ask.
vielleicht ein Selbstmordversuch, das wissen wir noch nicht. Ja, und wahrscheinlich hat jemand aus der Filmbranche damit zu tun. Ja, offensichtlich, denn hier ist ja auch eine Schauspielerin anscheinend dabei. Die gucken wir uns jetzt mal an.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Ja, okay. Angeblicher Drogeneinfluss.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Okay. Was haben wir denn hier? Chevy Styline, Chevy über die Böschungen. Opfer unter Drogen, Fahrerin spricht von, ja, das hat sie gesagt. Unterwäsche, Brief der Mutter an Jessica. Günstiger Schrumpfkopf, Requisite, hat das Gaspedal verklebt. Gucken wir mal beim Protokoll. Diese Ratte hatte uns K.O.-Tropfen untergemischt. Kein Wunder, dass er schwindelig ist. Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Wer hat Ihnen das angetan? Wobei es natürlich irgendwie unwahrscheinlich ist. Ja, guck, ja. Wie sie auch gerade guckt. Also, ja, also. Ich würde sagen, anzweifeln.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Oh, sei still, Mann,
And
sei still.
don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. Verdächtiger Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Ja, was hast du denn nun mit dem auf sich hier? Ah, nochmal anzweifeln, würde ich sagen.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Okay. Verletzte Beifahrerin.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Da bin ich jetzt nicht sicher. Wir können mal gucken, was er sie beim, was er sagt, wenn man auf Lügen drückt. Da muss man ja erstmal einen Beweis finden und man kann ja kurz zurück, wenn man nicht dann doch, ja, zurück will. Ne, mal gucken.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Okay. Jo, ich glaube, da sind wir auf der richtigen Spur. Und von der Drogen, Unterwäsche. Brief der Mutter, künstlicher Schuhkopf. Ich glaube, es ist tatsächlich die Unterwäsche. Ja, ich denke, da sind wir gerade auf dem richtigen Weg. Also, los.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
What? Also dieser Mark Bishop, der wird mir sehr unsympathisch. Ich wohl nicht der Einzige, oder? Künstlicher Schupfkopf.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel. Ja, die Frau sagt einfach nichts, was irgendwie auch nur ansatzweise unschuldig ist. Gucken wir nochmal nach. Ich erinnere mich nur, dass ich Steuer gesetzt habe. Damit wurde der Wagen manipuliert. Okay. Da weiß ich jetzt gar nicht wirklich. Was haben wir hier? Ja, künstlicher Schrumpfkopf. Da können wir jetzt, ja, keine Ahnung. Sagt sie denn wirklich, dass es nicht stimmt, oder wie? Das kann sie ja nicht eigentlich. Wie wär's mal mit Intuition? Na, dann auf jeden Fall einzweifeln.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's see what we can shake out of the kid.
Endlich ist es vorbei. Okay, jetzt ziehe ich mich noch kurz um hier. Nee, Quatsch. Nee. Ach, müssen wir erstmal zuklappen. Und Outfits. Holding, ja, der ist immer gut.
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Hey, I think I see a body.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Someone, please!
11K Roger, en route.
können wir nicht runter. Wir sollten uns am besten mal angewöhnen, etwas besser, vorbildlicher zu fahren. Ja, okay. Wenigstens nicht so viele andere Autos rammen, oder?
Jesus, Cole! Christ alive!
Ist aber in die falsche Richtung gerannt hier, ne? Und weiter.
Slow down before someone gets hurt.
Schon passiert, Mann. Zentralklinik, 8:18 Uhr. Sieht gar nicht so aus, sieht er. Ach so. Nee, doch.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
Jo, hallo.
A little.
Where is the telephone?
Gibt's irgendwas zum
Do you
Angucken?
know who I am?
Wichtige Person, ja, genau. Ja. Was war das? Das sind wohl nur Medikamente. Sein wie, ne? Okay, ich spreche da drauf. Ach, Beweis für Missbrauch. Okay, das wird wohl kann uns vielleicht nützlich sein. Das sind nur Comics. Jo. Dann mal hallo, ne?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, Unfallbericht.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Okay, da haben wir soeben den Hinweis dafür eingesammelt und vorher wussten wir es auch schon, also ja. Ja, Unterwäsche, ne? Quatsch, jetzt müssen wir erstmal lügen.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Doch, mein Lieber, Beweis für Missbrauch.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Ist trotzdem krank?
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Echt mal hier. Geht doch nicht, ey. Kontakt zu Eltern.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Ja. Okay. Brief der Mutter. Ich glaube ja. Lüge.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Ja, warum wohl? Brief der Mutter.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here.
Ganz
Now,
genau.
do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Scheiße. Gott, es wird immer schlimmer. Verbindung zu Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a movie.
Okay. So ein hier, naja, Junie ist in... Wie hast du mal Bishop getroffen? Das wissen Sie wahrscheinlich. Sie macht einen neuen Film. Okay, dann schauen wir nochmal nach, was für Hinweise wir haben. Künstlicher Schrumpfkopf. Sieht aus Gips im Unfall. Ja. Wir haben ja anscheinend keinen direkten Hinweis, der zu, der Mark Bishop, der irgendwas in Verbindung mit Mark Bishop hat irgendwie. Naja, das heißt wohl, wir können anzweifeln. Ja, ich glaube schon.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Ja. Okay, Beweise für kriminellen Missbrauch.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Ja, ich glaube, da können wir so ein bisschen die Mitgefühl-Taste machen. Das heißt, glaube ich, Wahrheit.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
Jungfrau?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica.
Oh,
Been a big help.
Richtig.
Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
Alles klar.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Entspann dich einfach, Mann. Komm, Mädchen.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Okay, das werden wir wohl jetzt herausfinden. Okay, da fährt sie.
There she goes. Come on.
Rein mit uns.